Whether you're staying in one of our centers or moving into the community, you have something in common with the most famous and important people in the country. Like her, him, or them. What is it? You have rights. In this video, we will list each right and describe it so you can understand and remember it. You may want to watch it more than once so you can help make sure other people respect your rights. A right is something that you are entitled to or allowed by law. Rights are written down in laws so that everyone knows what they are. The courts, police, staff, family, and friends protect your rights. Because of rights, you have freedom to live and do things that you want, as long as you don't interfere with other people's rights. Remember, they have the same rights as you. We'll make more sense of this as we describe each right. So what are your rights? I'm glad you asked. Let's start with the big picture. Like anyone else living in the United States, you have guaranteed rights as a citizen. As a person with a disability, your rights are doubly guaranteed. You, with the help of your guardian, have a say if someone tries to restrict your rights. You have the right, if you want, to do all the usual community things, like work and shopping, voting and other political activity, school and other kinds of learning, meeting and getting together with other people, dating and marriage with someone who consents, art, music, and other cultural events. Any faith-related activities, hobbies and interests. The services you receive will help you have as much control over choices in your life as you are able. If you need help talking with others, getting around, understanding things, hearing, or other needs, just let your staff or other people running the event know. They will help. You also have responsibilities. A responsibility is something that you are expected to do. You can think of it this way. Responsibilities are you doing your part so everyone's rights are respected. As we go over some more of your rights, we'll also point out when you have responsibilities to treat others the same way. The main rule is treat others like you want to be treated. First of all, You have a right to be safe and respected. This means people aren't allowed to hit you. They can't hurt you or make fun of you, and they can't ignore your needs.
All you of Earth are idiots. You just hold on, Buster.
Yeah, hold on there, Buster. That's abuse. And ignoring your needs is called neglect. It's your right to live without those things. It also means people can't restrain or confine you unless it's absolutely necessary, like to keep you from hurting others. Restraint is holding you in some way so you can't move freely. Confinement is keeping you in a place that you can't leave. If someone does need to restrain you, it has to be done without hurting you. You also have to treat others with respect and make sure you don't ruin their safety. This means you can't make fun of them or try to hurt them in any way. We'll talk more about that later. Take care of yourself. Don't try to hurt yourself, and don't put yourself down. You're worth taking care of. This also includes wearing the right clothing for the weather, or for the type of activity you are doing. It's important, too, that you keep yourself clean, like brushing your teeth and bathing. Along with respect, you have a right to be treated fairly. This means other people must also follow the rules. They must recognize your rights and can't treat you badly just because they don't like you or they're too busy. You need to treat others fairly, too. We all have different jobs or roles, but we have equal worth as people. It can be hard sometimes to remember that other people want and need things just as much as you do, so we need to be fair with each other. This also means you need to follow house rules and those at work. Usually, the rules are there to keep everyone happy and safe, so it's important that you follow them. If you don't understand a rule or why it is a rule, just ask. You have a right to help when you need it, or when you ask for it. Your helpers are not allowed to ignore you. For instance, if you need help with going to the bathroom or brushing your teeth, you can get help to do these in private. People also can't ignore you if they're talking about you. You can join in to any conversation you see other people having about you. This includes planning your supports and any programs you want or need, and meetings about you.
I'm going to touch you now and help you into bed.
When someone is going to help you, they should explain what they're going to do and why. Speak up! People won't always know what you want or need unless you tell them. You have a right to know about services that might help you. You can choose which activities you will participate in and help plan your programs. If there is a change at home, at your day program, or at work that will affect you, you will be told about it. You can give your opinion and help plan for this change. You'll get only as much hospitalization and medication as you need to help you. You can refuse people's help if you don't want it. You can also refuse any treatment you or your guardian don't agree with. This means you need to actually tell people what you want and to help in planning your life. If you don't participate, people won't know what you want. You have a right to a lawyer or an advocate to help ensure your rights and with making any changes in your life. You can look at your personal records with a responsible person present. This doesn't always include everything, like if seeing something in there might harm you in some way. If you disagree with what is written in your record, you can ask for a correction or make a complaint if needed. Information about you is private and cannot be shared without your permission. This includes things like your name, address, social security number, and medical records. The only time someone can share your information without your permission is in an emergency or if a judge orders it, and these don't happen very often. You have a right to express yourself.
Blah, 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 blah.
And to communicate with people you want to.
And then I said, blah, 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 blah.
This includes using the phone, computer, mail, and giving or getting gifts. You can have these things in private. You can make complaints if you need to.
They wouldn't let me say blah, 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 blah.
And you can do this in private. And while we're talking about privacy, you have a right to do things like changing clothes.
I can't find anything to wear.
Using the toilet. And bathing. In private. If you need help with these, your helpers should give you as much privacy as possible. Doing things in private, or having privacy, means doing things alone without people you don't want to include being there watching or listening to you. You need to give other people their privacy too. You should stay out of the bathroom if someone else is in it, and stay away from the door too. If people are having a private conversation that isn't about you, you shouldn't try to listen in. Your room and your stuff are yours.
Knock, knock.
Who is it?
Me. Can I come in?
Me, can I come in who?
Ha ha. Let me in.
Ha ha, let me in who?
Oh, forget it.
Oh, forget it who?
Other people need your permission to enter your room or use your stuff. You can be alone if you want to. Other people's rooms and their stuff are theirs, and you shouldn't go in their rooms unless they tell you it's okay. You can't take or use their stuff without permission. You should also take care of your room and your stuff and keep them clean. You can decorate and arrange things in your room that make it feel like home. Where you live and work will be kept clean and safe for you. Do your part to keep your home and workspace clean, safe, and free of hazards. If you see something that is unsafe at home or work, you should tell someone. You'll be able to travel to stores and other places in the community if you're safe to do so. If you need help staying safe or finding your way, someone will go with you. Unless you have been cleared to go out alone, when you are out and about, you will need to stay with your staff or group. You don't want to get lost or in trouble. You'll also need to obey laws like where you can walk or what buildings you can legally enter. You can earn money. You have a right to be paid for work you do other than usual household chores. If you know how to use money, you have a right to spend it and manage it responsibly. If you have trouble managing money, you can get help doing it. You can shop for things and buy things, and have help getting to the store and using checks, money access machines, and vending machines. So there you have it. Rights to protect you and responsibilities to ensure your freedom and the rights of others. As a citizen of this country and of your community, you fulfill your responsibilities so you can enjoy your rights and have a good life like everyone else.